Hi, this is Greg at Easy Home Store with another YouTube video, and as you know, we love distressed properties and bargains. Who doesn't like those? Today we have this one here. This is a foreclosure, so it's now owned by the bank, and it's COVID virus time, so I don't so much need these as a mask and some gloves, and luckily I have both. So we're going to get on and take a quick look and see what there is, because I think with the uncertainty in the economy, someone's going to get a bit of a bargain here. Okay, let's move on. All right, we're at 125 Celebration Boulevard, and I want to give you a quick indication. This is one of the quieter areas of the town, and although it is on one of the major routes, Celebration is so lovely. If you don't know about it, it was inspired by Walt Disney himself, and you should find out more information. But we're here today to look at this one, and our eyes are immediately drawn to that space up there above the doors, so clearly some exterior paint. We do have, and there's a link to some additional photographs you can see, some broken fencing. Obviously landscaping needs a little bit of attention, shall we say. Looking down the side, you'd have a lot of fun with a pressure washer here, folks. And as you can see, there's some evidence of some ivy or some kind that's been growing up there. This big black pipe, I checked it out, it actually is hose pipe, so relatively straightforward. You could really just simply remove it. I don't know what its purpose was, but we'll go around and look at the other side, because it's the major mechanical and the big items that we're here to find out about. Okay, let's go and have a look, see what we can find. Okay, and again, a lot of work with a pressure washer needed, but everything else looks pretty much okay. Clearly you can hear that the AC is working fine. So let's go and take a look inside. Alright, here's that hose pipe I was explaining. Maybe it was for hanging baskets or something, I don't know, but clearly very large wraparound porch, which I know there's a lot of dust and muck to get rid of, but it's relatively easy to get that resolved. Let's go inside. Okay, once we enter, we see some very lovely hardwood floors here. There is a little bit of evidence of water leakage here. I don't think that's a major problem, to be honest, and I think it would very easily just pop out. But someone spent a lot of money in this thing, and as you can see, there's this very elaborate tile work as well. This is a formal dining area, I would suggest. And then those beeping noises are just some smoke detectors that need the batteries replaced. This looks like an office. In theory it could be an additional bedroom, I guess. As you can see, we do have a closet here, and we're going to go through to our formal living room here. Wonderful fireplace, as you can see. We're going to take a look at the back as well. There is a swimming pool out there. Now, tile, of course, obligatory. We are missing, well, maybe there were two ovens, perhaps one of them is missing, or a microwave, or built-in microwave or something, but the appliances that are here obviously will stay. We have an island, and I don't see a huge amount of work, frankly, so far. However, the one thing that you have not yet had a chance to see is there is a roof leak up there. So that's going to need to be addressed, and obviously professionals will need to be brought in. Let's walk through into our master bedroom. Now, as you can see in entering, it's kind of let down a little bit. We go from this wonderful hardwood flooring to some, well, frankly, it's laminate. The view at the back over the pool, there is there, I promise, underneath that green cover. Then we have here our master bathroom, of course. So this is where I try and practice my camera work without catching myself. There's a big walk-in closet there, as you can see, which is very large. And we have his and her sinks. Oh, damn, I caught myself. Obviously a large corner tub, walk-in shower there, and a separate vanity unit, so his and hers is basically set up. There is a toilet in there, a commode, and as you can see there's access to the swimming pool out from here as well. Also, when you come in, I noticed there was a further bathroom. This is I guess a guest bath. There is also a shower in there if people want to take a shower, because as you can see there's access to the pool as well. Okay, let's take a look upstairs. Okay, now as you can see when we get to the top, the carpets aren't in bad shape. In reality, if your intention is to fix and flip this, you're probably going to want to think about replacing them. They need to be restretched in a number of different places, a la here for example. But again, that wonderful window unit there overlooking the main street. We have a Jack and Jill bathroom here with twin sinks. As you can see, there is a full-size tub with a shower over, and interconnecting also with this additional bedroom here. Again, it seems the carpet stretching is de rigueur, to use a French saying. There is a small office desk space here at the top of the staircase also, and as you can see, you've got a wonderful gallery view of the main living area, and a very large additional space which could in theory be made into a further bedroom if required. Okay, and moving here, of course, we have a further bathroom with a full-size tub and a shower above, and then this is where somebody has changed the carpet and it does not match, and it looks relatively cheap stuff as well. It's not the best, but anyway, we'll go and have a look outside at the back. Okay, we're at the back, and underneath that cover is a rather nice swimming pool. You're going to have to take my word for it, of course. Okay, so at this point we had a small technical issue with the video, so I'll finish up in this way. As you can see, the swimming pool has a cover on it and it's very dirty and filthy. It is, though, relatively easy and simple to bring it back to its former glory. What you would do is have a pool contractor remove the cover, drain the swimming pool of the dirty water using a sump pump. They would use a pressure washer to clean all the sides and the base on a very low pressure setting, get rid of all the grime and grunge, and then refill with fresh clean water and balance the chemicals. So it's only literally 2 or 3 hours work, folks, and maybe $300–400 tops to bring it back. So I wouldn't feel that should be a challenge. One other option that you might want to consider is, and this was something that was actually offered by the original builder of the property, a company called David Weekly Homes, and that was to add an additional story to this detached 2-car garage. You would then create a mother-in-law suite with its own bathroom and kitchen and dinette and bedroom, and that would add considerable value. So you'd simply remove the roof, build out the frame and add the second story, and then put the roof back on as it exists there, and you would have some additional value. And if you're going to live in there as your principal residence, or you want to fix and flip it, that's something that you might want to consider in both circumstances. Additional things, the only things we found were a couple of very, very small areas of some wood rot. It's relatively easy and simple to cut that out, replace it. Logically, you do that when you're repainting the property. So going back to where we are, this is available by auction. I'm buyer's agent, Greg Owen. If you have never purchased a property at an auction before, don't feel as though it's something that you cannot handle. We will guide you through step by step. And remember, auctions are very often where some of the best deals are to be found. And in these uncertain times, with there being economic uncertainty, it's probably the best time to buy a property like this, because, as I said, someone's going to pick up a real good bargain.